Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. I have included a couple of poems by Janelle McComb, and these have been The Priceless Gift, which was a gift to Lisa Marie from Elvis, her daddy. And then of course we had the gift from Elvis to Vernon. And I think both of them were so very special that I wanted to include this one also. And this was by Janelle McComb in 1982. And in 1982, for the opening of Graceland, Elvis Presley Enterprises commissioned Elvis's longtime friend, Janelle McComb, to write a poem about Graceland. And this is the poem that she came up with, and it's Memories of Graceland Mansion. And I'd love to read it here on my channel. And I think it's very important to include it on my channel alongside the other poems that Janelle made for Elvis. And this one, I think, would have touched Elvis's heart as much as all the others. So, let's begin. I've stood aloft on this stately hill for lo these many years. I've known the great joys of life and wept its saddest tears. I've seen the leaves turn umber, then bow to winter's snow. I've basked in the lights of Christmas, and my pride would always show. I've shared the kiss of a mother's love and the paternal pride of a dad. I've known the joy of a bride and a child. Thank God for the memories I've had. My owner redefined musical history with his unique style and voice. I saw accolades heaped upon him. He was clearly our nation's choice. I've seen his fans come up the hill and stand at windswept graves. I too would cry along with them. I tired of being brave. Today my columns seem more erect. My pride shows within these walls. My life has taken on a new meaning. His friends have come to call. I knew that one day you would come. I've waited and counted the minutes. Even though my owner is away just now, his heart is still here within it. So I think that's a beautiful poem written by Janelle, and it's taken it from Graceland's point of view. The house that I always think of that when you look at trees that have been here for hundreds of years, when you look at things that have been here on this earth and planet, what they've seen, what they've taken in. They're not just bricks and mortar of a house. It was a home, and it saw so much. And Janelle really took it from the point of view of the house's view, of the fans, of what it had seen in its life, of Elvis, its owner. And there's just something very precious about that poem. I think Janelle just had a beautiful way to look out and give us the emotions, and says things that we're thinking, but she says it to us, and we can relate and we can feel that passion. Because when you go to Graceland, it is this feeling of coming home, yet it's not our home. But yeah, it feels like home. And there's something very special about Graceland that will always be there for the fans and for us. It's a close and tangible link to a person that we love and admire, that will forever be there. So yeah, I wanted to share that. It was very tough to get through. As you can imagine, that's a very, very hard poem to read out loud without getting emotional. It tied back into the movie, which I just went to see yesterday for the 9th time. And just that whole thing, there's Graceland throughout. Even when Austin Butler, who is playing Elvis, gets mad at the end and says we could lose the house that we bought for Mama. There's Graceland is always there in the background, always there in the foreground. And Janelle obviously knew that and made such a beautiful poem that will always be remembered, and I think is very precious. And I'm glad to have it here on my channel where it deserves to be. So thanks very much to everyone who is watching and listening. Thanks so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. You are all amazing. And thanks so much to the beautiful Janelle McComb, who could just say it beautifully in her words, what we all feel. And I'm sure Elvis would have absolutely adored those beautiful words. Okay, take care, and I'll speak to you on another. Bye, everyone.